Welcome back to the SSL Family Dad channel. We have an exciting but also kind of very, I don't want to use the word scary, but nerve-wracking event that happened here today. It is February in Michigan, and unfortunately, we have an unexpected baby goat that was born today. So normally, we would breed our goats. We put our buck with our breeding doe. We put them together in November or December, and that's usually about a 5-month gestation period for the goats, and so that generally puts them at about April was when they're having babies, which in Michigan the temperatures in April are pretty decent. But unfortunately, our buck at some point in must have been October or September, probably September, got out and was in with our doe, got out of his pen and got in with her, and well, we were afraid that this may happen. We were hoping it wouldn't, hoping it didn't take, but it turns out it did. So this is very unexpected. It is February. It was like 5 degrees last night. It was about 15 degrees this morning. When I came out here to take care of the animals, I found some babies out here.
Yeah, she's trying to bleed. She's just got stuff in her throat. There you go. She's not feeling it.
I'm glad she's standing up though.
I know, I had to help her.
That's okay. Look at her. And her little tail's moving. That's good.
Yeah.
That's a really good sign.
Smell it?
She wants it.
Come here. She keeps shaking her head.
Did she get any of it?
Oh, she won't let me put it in her mouth. Come here. I know. Come on.
There you go. She got a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, so this is mom. She's a little bit freaked out. She needs to find her baby. We've got her separated right now, and unfortunately, because it was so cold, I think, and because the pregnancy was just through the wintertime, we weren't expecting it. She had 2 stillborns, and just one of them was viable. And I came out here and saw it just walking around in the snow, which is an awful thing for a baby. She's being very loud because she's looking for her babies. So the one that we have in here, I brought it inside. It was shivering, it was cold. I got it in front of the shop heater in my shop, put it in a little towels and dried it all off and everything. And it has now warmed up and it's been doing pretty good. So Kayla's in there just trying to give it a little bit of milk. We bought some milk replacer just to get it fed. I don't want to get it back out in this cold. It's going to be another 5 degrees tonight. So I need to build a temporary shelter for mom and baby to be somewhere where it's decently warm, out of the wind and cold, and away from all the other goats. And I wasn't expecting to do this now, but here we are, and this is sometimes how things go. So let's see what we can do to figure this out. So I have what I call the farm garage. I've taken my tractor out of here and moved some things around. This is kind of all the things that came out of our pole barn at the old house, and I have this little spot right here where I normally have hay. Well, I'm down to the end of our hay, so I've got a little extra space here. So what I'm thinking is I'll build a little pen in this area. I've got a plug over here somewhere. I can put a heat lamp in the corner. We'll bed it all down, with some pine shavings and make it all nice and warm and cozy for him. And this will be her little place for now until weather gets warmer. be awesome. Get in here. she's trying to nurse right away. This is good. Perfect. That's exactly what we want to see. I think we may have saved this one. This is really good. What's great about this is, we tried feeding that baby for the last few hours and she wouldn't drink. And as soon as she knows that mom's around, she goes right for it. She knows exactly what to do. Mom's always best. She's still trying to figure it out, but she's getting milk and that's good. Well, this will be home for at least the next month and a half. We've got plenty of wood shavings in here, I think, to keep this dry. So this is actually up on pallets. A couple pallets in here. I threw an old piece of OSB, 3/4 inch OSB on top of that, and then a tarp, and then a bale of the large wood shavings or large wood flakes. So we'll use probably one of these every few days. I'll just have to clean this out. Got a little gravity-fed dog water, just a bowl for sweet feed, and then we've got this really brown hay. This is actually hay. It looks like more like straw, but I just made this quick little fence feeder. So it's just a round piece of fencing that I had that stuffed full of hay, and she can pull it out of there. Her nose will fit through these 6x6 squares, so that should work pretty good. It's decently secure. She's not as much of an escaper as some of our other goats. So this should hold her in here pretty good, as long as she doesn't chew on the cords, which they don't usually do that. This heat lamp is actually one of the ceramic bulbs, and so I've got that secured up to the garage door holder. But these ceramic heat lamps are this is my go-to. I use these for everything, for my brooders, and anytime I have goat babies or anything like that, I use those in the regular heat lamp. And they're actually, I think they're 150 or 200 watts. They're not as high wattage as the heat bulbs. They don't produce any light though, so they're actually more efficient. You can see just how much calmer she is now that she has her baby in here, and I'm just very happy that the baby, it's a little doeling, that she went right to the udders and started drinking. That's what we want. We want her to get that colostrum. We want her to get that first milk from mom and not from a bottle. But she should be friendly because she's gotten lots of time with me and the girls this morning. So that's usually a good first impression for these babies. Once they figure out where the heat lamp is, they'll probably nestle down over there in the corner and stay nice and warm. So mistakes like this, for us are awful. We really want to make sure that we're keeping these animals separate. The bucks should just never get in with the does this early or that early in the season. So we learned a big lesson here. We just don't have adequate pasture set up here yet and a barn built yet, and so there's so much work to be done, and we really have to figure this out. So I'm going to probably use some electric wire to help to shore up these fences for the goats, and that'll be a project for the spring. We got to get the snow melted off the ground, and we'll get this baby raised up. She's looking very healthy. It looks like she's going to make it, and so that's great. Usually by this time you can tell if they're just not getting up and they're not eating and stuff like that. She seems to be pretty good. But we've got one beautiful little doe here to take the best care of that we possibly can, and this will mean that we'll have some goat's milk. And it'll be kind of nice to have Lily right in here, because I think I might move the goat milking stanchion in here too. And it's nice and warm in here, and it's out of the weather, so I may milk more often if this is the case. And since there's only one baby, we've got lots of extra milk available from mom. So let me know what you guys think. Any tips and tricks, any other ideas you guys have, and how to make this little area nicer for mom and baby. It's going to be kind of a pain cleaning things up in here. I already kind of know that, but it is what it is. Got to deal with it. So, but it is certainly a lot warmer in here, and I think mom and baby will do just fine. So I'll keep you updated. Pray for us. Pray for the doe. You know, the first week of life is the most critical, and so if she can make it through this first week, then we're usually in the clear. We've had some that have gotten sick and died, you know, very rarely a few months into life, but generally this is the most critical time. This first few days really, but the first week or two is pretty critical. If they get through that, they're good to go. So quick video update today. Don't forget to hit thumbs up. Of course, subscribe if this is your first time here. I'd love to have tag along. Lots of homesteading stuff coming up. Gardening this spring, want to go big. Hopefully we have time to make some big gardens this year. More fruit trees, all kinds of good stuff coming up. So stay tuned for that. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.